welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. And this is Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Barry. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. It's the Toronto Raptors facing the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. We've got Davis, and it's McGrady in at the 3. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And James gets it to go.
Look, with the size and athleticism of LeBron James, it gives you more problems than a math book.
Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. Here's Hughes. To the inside. Here's James. Oakley with a rebound.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that one. And he handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
Carter, good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Here's Hughes. To the middle. Here's Varejao. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The mindset of Varejao, very appropriate. Get inside, get close, get points.
Here's McGrady. Check by James. Outside Carter. Pass to Christie. Here's Hughes. Down low. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Now, here is James. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
So hard to contain LeBron. He's explosive and clever and unpredictable. It's kind of a nightmare for any defense.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And Cleveland making a change here. Gibson's checked in. And the Raptors making a change here. And he's good on the second. Here's Christie. Pass to Carter. The 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Now, here is James. Tight defense on him. And here's Gibson. Back to James. Shot clock at 5. Can't get it to fall. So it's Toronto now. Pass to McGrady. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Willis, the pass to McGrady. Shoots. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Carter's got 6.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here we go, one-on-one. Now here's Davis. It's tipped. Fast break, Cleveland. Gibson passes to James. Fires for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
LeBron patient there, keeping the defense guessing, maybe mixing up their coverages on the back end. Makes him very unpredictable in a pick-and-roll set.
Here's Christie. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers leading. To the paint. Stolen. Up top, Carter. He has 6. Already 5 lead changes here.
Speaks to how evenly matched these teams have been thus far.
1 minute left in the first quarter here. James deciding where to go with it. Pass to Verjao. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it. And Williams has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. Willis, the pass to Williams. Launches a three. And again, Toronto, no good. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. So both teams making some changes here. And the Cavs with possession. Oh, got a piece of it. Here's Bogues. Outside Curry. Pass to Oakley. We've got 22 seconds left now in the first quarter. Knocks down the triple. Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Snow. Here's Gooden. Here's Marshall. Drops it in from 14 feet away.
Hard to leave any player that wide open from that distance.
That'll count. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Toronto out in front, leading by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Yeah, they're just attacking on defense. Getting those hands out and knocking the ball free. I really like their energy defensively.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So on the floor for Toronto to kick off the second quarter. They've got Williams, and it's Curry in it to 3, the small forward. Here's Gooden. No points yet. Snow, the pass to Gibson. Just 5 on the clock. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Snow. Pass to Pavlovich. Here's Snow. Williams defending. And the bucket is good.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
To the wing, right side. Five to shoot. Left side, Williams. And the ball out of play. The Cavaliers will have it. Stewart, he's checked in for Toronto. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Snow, the pass to Gooden. Here's Pollard. Here's Gooden. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Stewart. Toronto trailing. Here's Williams. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Williams has gotten his first bucket of the night. And the chess match continues.
7 lead changes already, and we're still in the first half.
Now here's Gibson. Defense right on him. Inside. Gooden. Some solid defense from Stewart.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in. That's pretty much not how they defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Here's Snow. Pass to Gibson. And there's the screen. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
So Toronto ends up going with a new group. Here's Christie, still without a bucket. Carter from outside. It's hauled in by Hughes. The Cavs trailing. Here's James. Physical play by LeBron inside.
Now, LeBron does so many things so very well, including handling the ball and getting to where he wants to go.
Ooh, got that one up quick. Carter's got 10 points. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
Second team foul. Into the lineup for your Cavaliers.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Hughes, the pass to James. McGrady grabs a miss. And it's Toronto's ball. Pass to Christie. Puts up a deep three. And no good.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
Drives to the hoop. A nice shot by Hughes.
But that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
And it's slammed in by Carter.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 1. 46 seconds left in the half. No good. 3 for 7 shooting so far. Here's McGrady. Check by James. Carter from outside. And Varejao pulls it down. Varejao's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Hughes. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. And the Cavaliers lead by 1.
And able to regain the lead there.
Carter, the pass to McGrady. Beyond the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Pass to James.
Raptors foul. Tracy McGrady.
And he'll take his 3rd and 4th free throws of the night.
Third team foul.
The first free throw is good.
LeBron James. 2 shots.
Both free throws good from James. Outside Carter. And he drives in. And it's slammed in by Carter.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Cleveland on top, leading by 1. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Phantom half-court shot.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've got LeBron James, and it's Varejao in at the power forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Here's McGrady, check by James. McGrady, shot is off. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to James. Here's Pavlovich. Launches it. Oakley with a rebound. Outside Carter. And it's slammed in by Carter. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Here's Hughes. It's James on the wing. Punching it inside. LeBron.
And LeBron continues to self-dial himself. Look at him. He's in a groove. Yikes, that one stings there. Hurts so much more to turn the ball over, especially with how tight the game is.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the inside. Here's James. Pass to Hughes. Here's Varejao. Here's Ilgauskas. Check by Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Pavlovich.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second one. Here's Carter. 16 points for him. Here's McGrady. Pass to Christie from behind the arc. Nails it from 3. And the Raptors lead by 1.
Zero defense. You can't let a good shooter have the wide open 3.
Here's Hughes. From 18 feet away. It doesn't go for him.
D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Picked his pocket. James outside. Classic move by LeBron James.
And the defense make it too easy for LeBron James. Can't let him get that close.
Toronto calls timeout. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Outside Carter. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Here's Hughes. Here's James on the wing. Pass to Ilgauskas. Tries again. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
We talk a lot about the monster games that LeBron James has and putting a bunch of points on the board, but sometimes we just forget about how brilliant a playmaker and passer he is.
Here's Christie. No good from outside. Cleveland leading by 3. Here comes LeBron. And slam dunk by James.
Yeah, I'm not going to give LeBron any more space, but certainly like to see him dunk. How about that throwdown?
And it's slammed in by Carter.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And it's Mike Brown calling timeout here. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. .119 left in the third quarter. Snow, pass to Marshall. Here's Snow. Pass to Ilgauskas. Comes up empty down low. Raptors trail by 3. 52 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. For the tie. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 6 points. There's 45 seconds left in the third. Pass to Gooden. Here's Marshall. Here's Gooden. Yet to see a basket. Down low. Here's Snow. Oh, Williams with the block. Here's Bogues. Over to the wing. For the lead. Rebounded by Ilgauskas. Now here's Gibson. Not a lot of room. Here's Gooden. From down in the low post, it goes. Gooden's gotten his first basket of the night.
Good heads-up basketball. Sees an opening and capitalizes.
McGrady. And he gets the bucket.
Ties it up with that one. You know, he's such a smart scorer. He doesn't force anything, lets the opportunities come to him.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Cleveland. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. So it's the Cavaliers now. So for Toronto right now, they've got Williams, and it's Willis in at center, filling out the middle. Gibson, high post. Good on the bucket. Gibson's got his first 2 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And Williams gets the bucket on the assist by Curry.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
And here comes Cleveland to the wing on the left. Here's Marshall. He takes it in. To the left wing. Here's Gooden. Hauled in by Curry.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Snow pass to Gooden. Lays it up and banks it in.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
Williams passes to Marks. Here's Bogues. The kick out. Curry. They set the screen. A deep three. Just 5 to shoot. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's Jones. Williams grabs the board. Toronto trailing. Curry with it. Willis, the pass to Williams. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Snow. Can't get the finger roll. Snow's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Marks. Left side Williams. Here's Bogues. Knocked away. Here's Snow. Williams defending. And he converts the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 4. And taking a quick gander here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And it's a completely new group for the Cavaliers. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Toronto's head coach had some words for his team over the break. And coach challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. James, outside. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
Sometimes LeBron just likes to take it all out on the rim. That time on display.
Personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Cavaliers, LeBron James. Shooting one.
That free throw good from James. Raptors trail by 9. Right side, Carter. Yes, it's good. Carter's got 22.
Well, here's the problem. He's shooting the lights out, but they're still behind. They need another guy to step up.
James with the ball. Now Carter defending. Hughes, no good. Here's McGrady. Check by James. McGrady, the pass to Oakley. Here's Christie. The three is up. Sinks it from distance. Now just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They're pretty infectious right here, guys. In good spirits and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Here's Carter driving inside, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Oh, that's a big bucket. Putting the offense on his shoulders right there.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Just shake your head at the size of LeBron James, and once he gets into the paint and gets pinballed around, gets that contact, it finds free throws.
And he's able to hit the second one, and that puts him up 5. And 1:01 left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Carter.
That is showing up again later. Wow.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Here's James. McGrady grabs a miss. Pass to Carter. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
There is absolutely no fear in his eyes. He loves the moment.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. "35 seconds left in the fourth quarter. James outside. McGrady grabs a miss. Timeout called, Raptors. And here's Carter.
Talking about.
Wow. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think Coach will be drawing up here?
A chance to...
Whoa! Are you kidding me, Lebron?
Textbook bounce pass there, perfectly timed.
Carter from outside. Oh, no good! We're headed for overtime. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Boy, these teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters. Now we're headed to overtime. This one should be fun. We've got Davis, and it's Carter in at the 2. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the strike.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Here's Pavlovich. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Hughes. James outside. Nifty move. McGrady grabs a miss. McGrady's got 4 rebounds now. On the attack, Carter. Basket's good. Carter's got 33.
Oh, what great action we've seen tonight. Hard to imagine a more entertaining game.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
Hughes, the pass to Vereshao. It's James on the wing. Clock at 6. Pass to Ilgauskas. And the layup is good off the glass.
Cutting into this lead. They're well within striking distance.
They're just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter. You really suffocated in there, guys. Just excellent work.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Here's Hughes. They set a pick. Pass to James. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. Cash money on the open jump shot. Ilgauskas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
He's having a good night from the field. Now, I know the defense is really keying in on him, but they need him involved if they're going to pull this out. And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
James inside. Rebound by the Raptors. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Carter. And the layup falls. Carter's got 37.
That's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
Here's James. Going inside. Count it!
Look, give LeBron the ball and get out of the way. LBJ again.
Here's McGrady. Check by James. McGrady to pass to Christie. Here's McGrady. From downtown. And nails the tray.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
And we'll have a timeout called by Mike Brown. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. James against Carter. The offensive rebound. And they go to the intentional foul.
LeBron James. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
LeBron James. Second personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Raptors.
He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
Well, it's probably a little bit too late here, but you really need to score a bucket here to stay alive.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Third personal foul. Fourth team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. Cleveland calls timeout. There's 21 seconds left in OT. Guys, your thoughts?
Too little, too late. Making a change won't save them now.
Well, I'm going to use the cliche here. You can't take your timeouts with you, so they're going to use it.
Here's Hughes. Cleveland again missing. Here's Toronto now.
This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
Carter can't get it to go.
They've been a different squad here in overtime. I'm just not seeing the same energy level. This OT has been somewhat lackluster, mainly because both teams are clearly exhausted.
So the Raptors win it. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and our entire 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson signing off. And as we leave, we present our player of the game.
Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Phoenix Suns taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Johnson is out there with Marion. Then it's Quentin Richardson. Then it's Nash. And it's Stoudemire in at the center.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. Garnett outside. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Shot clock at 6. And that one's on target from the wing.
The height of Garnett's release makes it so hard to cover and opens up options for him offensively.
Kicks it out to Richardson. Here's Merritt. Johnson left side. Here's the three. That one no good. Cassell against Nash. Pass to Hassel. And here's Garnett. Over Marion. Goes back up. And that one's good by Garnett. Garnett's got his second basket of the night.
And when Garnett gets it that deep, the D is at his mercy. How about the extension when he's able to get up on that low block?
Johnson's shot is off. Cassell against Nash. Cassell gets the bucket.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
On the wing, Johnson. The three. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first 2 shots tonight. The Timberwolves with a quick start to this game. Hassel the pass to Cassell. Garnett the screen. On the high post. It's hauled in by the Suns.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Nash's shot is in.
You can't let Nash get inside like that. He's so nimble and will find a way to finish.
Pass to Garnett. Over Marion. And Garnett misses. The Suns trailing. Richardson dishes to Stoudemire. Joe Johnson on the wing. No good with the triple.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Sprewell, the pass to Cassell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the jam by Stoudemire.
And talk about a mobile big man. Stoudemire with unbelievable upside.
A minute 50 left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Cassell. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. Both teams will make substitutions.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Cassell. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Nails the 16-footer. Cassell's got 6 points. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Back to Barbosa. Now Outlaw. On the wing, Jackson. There's the triple. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Timberwolves trail. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Cassell, no good.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
Stoudemire inside. Leandro Barbosa on the wing. Outside Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hunter kicks to Jackson. The Suns need to get a shot off. Sinks the three-pointer. There's 14 seconds left in the first quarter. Barbosa against Cassell. Over Barbosa. Off target on the 15-footer. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Suns on top, ending the first quarter on a 12-4 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I really liked how they moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
So with Stoudemire sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Mike D'Antoni right now. We got Nash. He's out there with Barbosa. Jackson is out there with Hunter. And it's McCarty in at the 4. All sorts of time. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
My goodness, what a move there to lose the defender. Got him on his heels, and then he made it look easy from there on in.
Here's Hoiberg. Nothing on the board. Now, here's Nash. And around a minute gone here in the second quarter. Kicks it out to Barbosa. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Hudson. Over Nash. It's rebounded by McCarty. Suns leading by 6. And he drives in. Here's Nash. Good ball movement here by the Suns.
Timberwolves foul. Mark Madsen. First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Moskow passes to Nash. 4 on the shot clock. Plays it up and banks it in. Nash has got the lead up to 8 now for the Suns.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Hassel. And here is Serbia. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Hudson against Nash. Outside Jackson. There's the three. Rebound by Johnson. Timberwolves trail by 6. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Szczerbiak passes to Garnett. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Pass to Hunter. Takes it inside. Rebound by Szczerbiak.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. I don't know. You have to finish there.
A nice shot by Hudson.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
And the Suns call their first time out of the game. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by.
2 minutes.
Back to Nash. The 3 ball. And again, it's the Suns missing. Fast break, Minnesota. Here's Sprewell. Here's Garnett. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. And now just a 1-point Phoenix lead. Nash dishes to Johnson. There it is. It's Nash picking up the assist.
And zero hesitation from Johnson. Whenever ISO Joe has a look, he's going to let it go.
Here's Cassell. Stoudemire grabs the board. Phoenix leading by 4. Johnson attacking. And there it is for him. Johnson's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Johnson doesn't lack confidence attacking inside. I just love watching him go to work down low.
And the Timberwolves call timeout.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Here's Sprewell. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Cassell against Johnson. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Cassell. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Nash against Cassell. Nash kicks to Richardson. And here's Johnson outside. Drills it from outside. And now a 9-point Phoenix lead.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
In for Phoenix, number 21, Jim Jackson.
He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Phoenix ahead, finishing the quarter on a tremendous 8-0 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kind of like what Steve Nash has done in this game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
We've got Garnett, also Johnson out there. And it's Cassell in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Garnett misses. Suns leading by 11. Out to the right wing. Here's Nash. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Here's Sprewell. Hasn't made one yet. For 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Marion's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Johnson. Sprewell grabs the miss. Johnson's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Hassel. Richardson cover. Garnett with a screen on Stoudemire. Looking to get it going. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut to just 11 points in the basket from Cassell.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
Stoudemire, the pass to Johnson. The three-pointer, no good. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's Hassel. That falls. Great assist by Sam Cassell. Hassel's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Timberwolves. Cassell against Nash. Marion kicks to Johnson. For 3, Richardson. Phoenix, no good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Garnett with a screen on Nash. Here's Cassell. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Cassell's got 10 points in the game.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Johnson down low. Over Sprewell. Johnson can't get it to go.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Out to the wing. Cassell against Nash. Fires from 14. Cassell, no good.
Well, the defense didn't have any impact on that shot, but somehow he still misses it.
Richardson finds Johnson. Stoudemire outside. Count that one. Stoudemire's got his second basket.
Looking like a monster inside. Stoudemire using that size and power to get the finish.
Ball's knocked loose. Timberwolves trail by 9. Inside. Out of bounds. Phoenix takes possession.
The ball goes to Phoenix.
And the Suns call time. Jackson's checked in for Phoenix. Suns leading by 9. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. For the NBA, content continues to be king. Commissioner Adam Silver says the biggest issue for streaming services is what's called churn. To cancel is just a click. So it's more pay for play these days. We have to focus on people staying with you and having great content throughout the year. Kevin?
You know, he's doing a great job, isn't he, David? Thank you so much. Cassell. Rebound by the Suns. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Stoudemire. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Stoudemire's got 6.
You almost have to come at Stoudemire this hard inside, but he still pushes past the contact.
There's a minute left here in the third quarter. Timberwolves trail by 11. Here's Cassell. Rebounded by Marion. Marion's got 6 rebounds in the game. Nash against Garnett. And it's Nash missing.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw off from Cassell.
Shooting 1. Now in the lineup for your Timberwolves.
So it's the Timberwolves now. 32 seconds left in the third. Pass to Cassell. Timberwolves passing it around. They get it again. Suns leading by 11. Now Jackson. It's tipped. Nash against Cassell. With 4 seconds on the clock. No good on that one.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Suns ahead. They're up by 11. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. They've got Richardson. Jackson is out there with Barbosa. Then it's Stoudemire. And it's Marion in at the power forward position. It's Richardson on the wing. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 9. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Suns?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes. Spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Joe Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. This one for 3. Carries it from 3-point range. And the Suns lead by 10.
And Johnson, just great touch from outside. Love how quick that release is.
Serbiak passes to Hudson. Over to the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Softly drops in the floater.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Suns leading by 8. Jackson kicks to Johnson. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Hassel's checked in. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. Clock at 4. It's good from long range.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You gotta at least show a little heart out here.
Timeout called, Timberwolves. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, I was able to listen in on the Timberwolves head coach talking to his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
All right, David, thanks. Johnson, the pass to Hassel. Arnett surveying the defense. Offline from the top of the key. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Suns. And they pick up 2. Johnson's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns.
And we are used to seeing this from Johnson. This is how dangerous a scorer he is.
And Leandro Barbosa gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. So for the Suns, Richardson, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Nash in for Leandro Barbosa. Lob pass to Garnett. And it's slammed in by Garnett.
Great at finding open teammates. And you want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Here's Stoudemire. Pass to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Nash right side. Jacks up a 3. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth with the fadeaway. And it's good off the glass. Garnett's got 6 in the quarter.
Just a knockdown shooter. Garnett so good with the ball in his hand.
Suns leading by 9. And it's Stoudemire in the corner. Back to Marion. Nash dishes to Richardson. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Fires the three. Richardson, no luck. Richardson's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. And stolen by Nash. Stoudemire outside. 1:20 left to play here in the fourth. Johnson from outside. Rebound, Minnesota. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Sprewell. It's Garnett on the wing. Guarded by Marion. And the call will be against Kevin Garnett. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
And Nash, here we go. Kicks it out to Johnson. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stoudemire, no good. Pass to Hassel. Driving the lane, and he dunks it down. Now Johnson. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Marion outside. 6 to shoot. Now here's Richardson to the inside. Here's Nash. Drills the elbow jumper.
Yes, Quentin Richardson. Blocking foul called. Steve Nash. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
Hoiberg, good. So the Suns win it. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching tonight's game on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Steve Nash. This is it. Opening day. The regular season is set to begin, and we're thrilled to bring you all the live action right here on 2K Sports. Tonight, we'll see the Utah Jazz as they play against the New Orleans Hornets. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now here's Williams. Knocked loose. Back to Hayward. He wants to get the Millsap and does. Launches it. And it's Hayward. That time on the assist by Millsap. And that's right, NBA fans. It's a brand new season. Day one is upon us, and we've got some great games for you.
Kevin, one of my favorite days of the year. These fans have waited all summer to see their teams back in action, and you can feel the joy throughout the league.
Here's Williams following the basket by Chris Paul.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Ariza against Bell. Ariza no luck.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Williams can't get it to go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Paul. Millsap grabs the miss.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Ball against Williams. Pass to Kirilenko. Back to Williams. Over Stojakovic. Williams gets the bucket.
And Williams, so fast on the catch and shoot, gives the team no time to react off the pass.
Paul with the ball. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Darren Williams. The Hornets shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw, good.
Paul is truly the prototypical point guard. He's got a high IQ, takes care of the ball, and he prioritizes setting up his teammates.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Boy, the defender might have to put his shoes back on after that move. Wow.
And so it's New Orleans with it, following the bucket by the Jazz. And Okafor slams it in.
And forget about finesse. This big fella's all about the power.
Timeout is called, first of the game for the Jazz. And Cisco Elson's checked in for the Jazz. Smith checked in for the Hornets. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside Williams. Here's Elson. Jazz passing it around. Williams inside, defended by Paul. Another miss for him, now shooting 1 for 4 from the floor.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Kicks it out to Ariza. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Missed inside. Jazz have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. The shot by Kirilenko, no good. Hornets have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And Paul with the basket on the assist by West. Paul's got 6.
Chris Paul's got a real knack for absorbing contact, finding that defender's body, and still not letting that affect him or distract him from getting his shot up and finishing.
Now, here is Bell. Still scoreless.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
And guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Benga, he's checked in for Okafor. Wright comes in for Ariza. And McCarter subbed in for Chris Paul. Smith kicks to Wright. Out to the right wing. 5 to shoot. Smith outside. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And it's Wright missing. Utah leading. And the foul on Andre Kirilenko. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Kirilenko. Higgins comes in for Bell. And Earl Watson is subbed in for Darren Williams. Now, here is Smith. Pass to West. There's a good screen. Gordon Hayward comes up with the rebound.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Outside Millsap. Pass to Higgins. Right wing. Watson for 3. He can't get that one to fall. On the wing, Stojakovic. Banked in off the glass. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Hornets lead by 1. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside. Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Stolen by Stojakovic. Pass to Smith. Henderson against Moore. Smith up top. Just 5 to shoot. Launches from deep. Goes back up. Benga. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And the #1 pick overall, John Wall. And 2008 top pick, Derrick Rose. Clark, a lot of explosive athletes coming in at the point guard position.
And you know what, Kevin? I would add the 4th pick in 2008, Russell Westbrook, to that list now. Honestly, those 3 players rank right up near the top when you talk about the most athletic point guards of all time.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Elson. He has yet to score. Here's Hayward. It's hauled in by Stojakovic. Hornets leading by 7. Smith outside. The layup missed. And the Jazz call time here.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. The Jazz second.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
Outside Williams. H.M.J.A on the wing. Back to Williams. Hayward against Wright. Here's Millsap. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
And it's Hill penetrating. Rebound, Utah. Outside Williams. Count that one. Williams has got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, and his ability to penetrate and finish at the rim, one of the best qualities that Williams possesses.
Now here is Hill. It's right on the wing. And no good. Jazz trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bell's shot is good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And here is Paul. He has 6, but 3. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
A bit of pride at stake, trying to get that last 3 ball back, but couldn't get it to fall.
Pass to Bell, shoots the 3, bangs home the trifecta. Bell's got 6 in the quarter.
Good, strong decision-making by Millsap. He's one of those guys his teammates really enjoy playing with.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. New Orleans making some changes here. David West, he's checked in for Smith. Peja Stojakovic comes in for Wright, and Trevor Ariza has subbed in for Hill. 1:31 left in the first half. Williams against Paul. And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. And now look at the upcoming schedule for the Jazz. On Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Nuggets in Denver. Then on Thursday, they'll head back home to host the Phoenix Suns.
And looking at the Toronto matchup, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Count it. Paul's got 8 points. Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Williams can't get it to go.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Ariza kicks it to West. Pass to Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 4 on the clock. And that one comes up a bit short. Utah trailing here. Outside Kirilenko. In the corner, it's Hayward. No good from outside. Ariza against Bell. Rebound, Utah. Bell's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Williams. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New Orleans on top. They lead by 1. We'll see you back here after the break for 3rd quarter basketball. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Here's Paul. Releases from 15. Good as the jump shot falls. Paul's got the first bucket of the third here for the Hornets. There's Williams. Drops in the layup for two.
Just staying nimble inside. Williams manages to get around the contact.
Paul outside. Going inside. Here's West. And the stuff by West.
Excellent positioning and movement. He's clearly got the pick and roll down pat.
Paul against Williams. And Bell kicks to Williams. It's good. Williams has got 4 this quarter.
Powerfully built for a point guard. Williams can create space, get himself looks inside with that strength.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. West a screen on Williams. A shot by Paul. Nobody around. Again, the Hornets score.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Here to look at some of the stats for David West. Great showing for him last season. He averaged about 19 points a game last year, 7 rebounds and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now here's Paul. After Gordon Hayward's miss, that one doesn't go. It's his 5th miss and 10 shots from the floor.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Kirilenko kicks to Williams. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Hayward passes to Williams. Another miss by Utah.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Pass to Ariza. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Okafor misses the baby hook. Jazz trail by 3. Hayward finds Millsap. It's Williams high post. Five on the clock. Pass to Millsap. Shoots. And he hits the jump shot.
The way Millsap can space the floor with his jump shot is very important to him.
The Hornets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Paul. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
And it looks like they left a defensive effort back in the locker room, guys. They just haven't had the same commitment here defensively in the second half.
And the Jazz with some changes. Francisco Elson's checked in for Hayward. Watson comes in for Bell. And it's Howard in for Williams. And then for New Orleans, Jason Smith, he's checked in for Peja Stojakovic. And it's Wright in for Ariza. And the basket by Kirilenko.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Paul looking around. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
After a tough first half, their field goal percentage finally starting to creep up, trying to hold on tight to this lead.
Puts it up from 15, and Chris Paul picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Jazz call time here. You look at Chris Paul, what a contribution.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
The Jazz with some changes. Morris checked in for Kirilenko. Higgins comes in for Earl Watson. And it's Bell in for Howard. And then for New Orleans, Benga, he's checked in for Okafor. Hill comes in for Wright. And McCarter's subbed in for Paul. And Moore kicks to Bell. Jazz passing it around. Drives to the hoop. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to just 1 on the basket from Higgins.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
McCarter passes to Hill. 50 seconds left in the third. McCarter can't get it to go. Here's Bell. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. And it's West in the corner. Pass to McCarter. Hill left side. Now Smith to the wing right side. Now here's West. Here's Hill. Used the shot fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. Millsap's against Smith for the lead. And that one's good. Millsap's got 4 this quarter. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Hornets lead by 1. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And so it's Watson who will bring it up for the Jazz. It's a 1-point game. Pass to Elmore. Here's Higgins. Back to Watson. And it's blocked. Here's McDowell. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
They've been the disruptors defensively, coming up with a lot of steals that have had an impact on the flow of the game.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Watson kicks to Elson. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Higgins, and it's denied. Henderson outside. Nash outside. Takes a 3. No good. Jazz trail by 5. Higgins' shot is off. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Smith. Here's Benga. Powered down with both hands.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
The Jazz call timeout. So Utah ends up going with the new group. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, during that last break, I heard what Jerry Sloan talked to his team about. Now, he begged them, don't give up. He told his guys, 1 possession at a time. Let's go out there and do what we talked about. That's how we get back into this one. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Stojakovic kicks to Paul. And the call will be against Darren Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Paul. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Williams passes to Millsap. Paul against Hayward. Over in the corner, Williams. Just 5 on the clock. Traps in the tray.
Wow, has he flipped the switch at halftime. Much more effective here in the second half.
Paul gets to Ariza. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists tonight.
Man, love the size Ariza has down low, using his long arms to get off shots inside.
Out to Hayward, puts up a 3, and the rebound goes to the Hornets.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
6 feet out, West, and he can't extend the lead to double digits. Williams against Paul. Williams passes to Carroll Lincoln. Yes, that goes in.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
1:35 left in the fourth quarter. And the call will be against Darren Williams. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Second team foul.
Here's Okafor. Ball outside. Pass to West. Back to Paul. Lock at 6. West with the ball. Misses the chippy right there.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Ariza. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ariza's got 4 this quarter.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
The Jazz call timeout. .102 left in the fourth quarter. The Jazz again can't hit it. Williams has gone just 1 of 4 from deep. Now Paul. Pass to Stojakovic. To the paint. He's looking for Okafor and finds him. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Okafor's got the lead up to 10 now for New Orleans.
And it's just competing, and, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The drive by Paul, and he lays it straight in. And the Hornets lead by 9.
And Paul cooking with gas right now, getting to his spots and getting busy.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Williams can't get it to go. Paul against Williams. So it's the Hornets picking up the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time H.M.J.A. this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
That concludes the first game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time